Hello, this is Tim. I'm going to explain how I keep and grow my hair for about 25 bucks a month, and you probably can too. Now, here's a picture of me. You might be able to guess. I'm the guy on the left side in the dark shirt. At the time of this photo, I am 54 years old. The guy in the middle is my older brother, Jeff. He's 59 years old. And my oldest brother, Jim, he's on the right side. He's 64 years old. You can see how the genetics are working on my family. My father, he's in his 90s, and he's even a little more bald. My nephews, they're in their 30s, and I have more hair than him. If I had a photo of the back of my head, you would see that it's full back there too, so I'm doing pretty well. Like a good marketing weasel, I'm going to start off with what I don't do first. Specifically, there are two things. I don't go for any of the exotic herbs and supplements. You've already seen this is an area that's full of scams and big promises and big hopes. And of course, they charge you a lot of money for this. There's a lot of esoteric solutions. I don't go for that. I don't believe most of it. And as a lot of the pros say, most of it's a ripoff. So I go with what's scientifically based. Second, I don't go for any of the exotic shampoos and conditioners, for the simple reason that these products, they spend so little time on your head. They have so little time to be active. I've used some of these that cost from $30 up to $70, and they require me to spend 15 to 20 minutes in the shower. Of course, I like taking a shower, but after a while, I just want to get out, and I don't want to spend 20 minutes per day in the shower with conditioner and shampoo on my head. So what I do, the biggest tip is start early. I started this when I was 26 years old, which is about 30 years ago now. I remember the first day I noticed it, in less than a week, I was at the doctor's office getting a prescription for Rogaine. It's a lot easier to keep what you have than to grow something new. The number one tip I can give you, at the very first sign of baldness, start your course of treatment. Then I use minoxidil. I use the 5%, not the 2%, and I use the liquid instead of the foam. The liquid is easier to penetrate the scalp. Instead of using the 1 milligram dose twice a day, I actually use 2 to 3 milligrams twice a day. I'm sure the maker of this is going to love that suggestion. I use 1 dose on the back of my scalp, 1 on top of my head, and then maybe another one at the forefront, where I'm primarily targeting that hair that's lost around that horseshoe pattern. I buy this at Walmart. Walmart can be a bit flaky though. They're inconsistent with how often they have this supplied. It's about $18 to $19 when I buy the generic version. Also, I've seen good deals at Costco as well. eBay and Amazon, they also sell this. Next I do is I use Propecia. Or I'll say I use a form of Propecia. Propecia is the brand name. The active ingredient comes in the 1 milligram form. And if it's used, it's very expensive. Now, the 5 milligram form is used as a treatment to help prevent prostate cancer. And it's called finasteride. So this is a well-known trick in the community. I'll go to my doctor and I get a prescription for finasteride, the 5 milligram. Then I go ahead and I split it into 4. So I get 4 doses per pill. Then I go ahead and I get this filled at Walmart with the generic version. A 3-month supply only costs me $10 in. So I get this very inexpensive. Then I use dandruff shampoo. Now remember when I said don't go overboard on these? The active ingredient in dandruff shampoos is selenium sulfide. It's about 1% in the regular dandruff shampoos. I go ahead and buy a bottle of this at the dollar store. It's 16 ounces, and that lasts me over a month. You can buy the more active ones that go up to 3%, and they're about $15. That's not too bad. And by prescription, you can go ahead and get them up to 8%. But like I said at the beginning, your shampoo spends so little time on your hair that it's not as big of a factor. What these dandruff shampoos do is they clean out the hair follicles. That is, your hair follicles get clogged with oil and dead skin, and then the hair can no longer renew and regrow. And dandruff shampoo is best at getting out that oil and dead skin from the hair follicle to renew your hair. Then the last thing I do is I do take biotin. When I look at the hair growth pills and supplements, most of them, the primary and active ingredient is biotin. This is a pill to help you have healthy hair and nails. So instead of buying those super elaborate pills, I just go ahead and buy straight biotin. 120 pills cost me between $6 and $7 at the regular pharmacy. It's not a big deal. Now, going through this, you may actually be a little underwhelmed. I mean, that's it. There really are no surprises. And that's what I want to emphasize, that the tried and true method can clearly be the best one. It's not a secret, and it doesn't take something exotic. What I do is everything is FDA approved. And this is where I believe peer review and science holds the edge, instead of going for something that holds a lot of promise but doesn't have science behind it. Finally, I'll add the last thing I do is just the common sense basic hair care. This means I don't use a very hot hair dryer on my hair so I burn it. I don't wipe my hair down vigorously with a towel when I towel dry it, and so forth. Just this regular course regimen, good hair practices. I've been able to keep my hair for nearly 30 years now, a full head of hair, which makes me very rare for my mid-50s. If you follow this, you probably can too. Good luck. Oh, you've heard this in every video. Please be sure and like and comment and subscribe to me. Bye.